My name is Sardar Sama and my group member is Asad Ilyas. Today the topic of my presentation is different methods used for the soil compaction. First of all, to explain the different equipments, first we have to know what is soil compaction, why do we need soil compaction, and what are the factors that affect the soil compaction. Because different soils have different properties that will affect our economy, that will affect our safety. So the use of the best equipment for that soil based on the soil properties is very necessary. So I have arranged my presentation according to that. First, what is soil compaction? Compaction is the soil process. Compaction of soil is the process where the dry density of the soil is increased by reducing the air content or air void by applying the pressure on the soil. Whenever we apply the pressure, we reduce the voids in that soil and increase the density of that soil. Here we have the non-compacted soil. When the pressure is applied on this soil, we have reduced the air voids. Compaction will only reduce the air voids, not the water content. It will reduce the volume and automatically it will increase the density of soil. Here we have a video how the compaction works. This is a smooth roller that is compacting the soil. For larger area, if we have the large area, we will use this type of roller, and if we have a small area, then we have used the vibrator. Such kind of compactors for the economy. Area matters for the compaction. Soil properties matter for the compaction. Where the more compaction requires, we will use that roller. And here, such kind of compaction is called dynamic compaction. Now, the first question that will come to our mind, and why we need compaction. We know that the soils have different properties such as cohesion, porosity, permeability, elasticity, compressibility. Based on these properties, to improve these engineering properties, we need the soil compaction. Thus, we can say that the soil compaction increase the load-bearing capacity of soil, prevent the soil settlements, provide stability, reduce porosity, permeability, swelling, and contraction. What are the factors that will affect the properties of soil? There are three factors, main factors that will affect the compaction. That is soil gradation, moisture content, and compaction factor. If we have a well-graded soil, the compaction will be very good because most of the voids will reduce very easily, and every kind of particle will take their place and compacted very good. If we have poorly graded soil, the voids will not be fully removed. Similarly, if we have gap-graded soil, the most of the soil will not be compacted very properly. Similarly, the second thing is that will affect the property of soil is the moisture content. At a low moisture content, the soil have the stiffness and more resistance for the compaction. As we increase the moisture content, we will increase the density, and the compaction will be very easily up to the optimum moisture content. When we have reached the optimum moisture content, the density will start reducing. Similarly, the compaction efforts will also affect the soil properties. Silty and clay soil will stick together, and we have to high impact force for their compaction. Similarly, if we have the granular soil, we can compact them easily by the shaking and vibration. Now we have the different techniques for the soil compaction. If we have a smaller area, we have no need for bringing the bigger roller as such kinds of equipment. We can easily compact the soil by the use of a rammer or a vibrator or a rammer. Here is we have a small area, and the easy use of this vibrator is compacting the soil. That is our Similarly, for the heavy larger area, we have to select our different equipments for the compaction. I will explain one by one. Smooth wheel roller. Such kind of wheel roller or such kind of equipment is very useful for the well-graded sand, gravel and crushed rock where the crushing is required. We have not required a greater pressure. We can use such kind of wheeler. These rollers are used for just the finishing of the soil properties and layer of the soil. These rollers are used for not the compaction of uniform sand. The performance of this such kind of roller can be increased by increasing the weight of that roller by blasting of sand and such kind of by increasing more steel, and we can increase the performance of such kind of roller. The desirable speed and number of passes depend on the soil type. If about 8 passes for the compacting of 2 cm layer is quite enough, and 3 to 6 km/h is considered appropriate for the smooth wheel roller. Here is the picture of the smooth wheeler. In the front we have one roller and at the back we have 2 roller on the back sides. The next one is the vibrating smooth wheel roller. In this such kind of vibrating smooth wheel is vibratory process is developed for the compaction of soil. These kind of roller are considered high compaction level is achieved with maximum effort. We can achieve the maximum compaction with this kind of roller. Compaction can be done up to greater depths. Compaction of soil goes on greater depth and out of many times more than the conventional rollers. Although these rollers are expensive, but in long term the cost of become economical due to the higher output. We will achieve the higher output and the cost will economical. The next one is sheep foot roller. Sheep foot roller are used for the compaction of fine grained soils such as heavy clay and silty clay. Sheep foot roller are used for the compaction of soil in dams, embankments and subgrade in the pavements and road construction projects. Sheep foot roller are static and vibratory types. We have the 2 types. Where the static is used, we can use the static one, and where the vibration is good for the compaction, we can use the vibratory one. Vibratory type of roller are used for the compaction of all fine soils and also the soil which are fine gravel mixes. Generally, this roller is used for the compaction of subgrade layer in the road and road projects. The soil compaction due to foods penetrating and exerting pressure. When we exert on pressure on the pavements, we will exert on the subgrade layers, we will compact it very good. Here is this one is the picture of the sheep foot roller. Pneumatic type roller. Pneumatic type roller are called the rubber type roller. These rollers are used for the compaction of coarse grained soils and with some fines. We have the soil which is coarse grained but have a minimum amount of the fines. These rollers are least suitable for uniform coarse soil and rocks. These are suitable for the mountainy road projects and such. Generally, pneumatic type rollers are used in pavement, subgrade works with earthwork and bitumen works. The factor which affect the degree of compaction are type, inflection pressure and the area of the content. The latest roller have an arrangement to inflate the tire reside pressure automatically. Where the pressure is necessary, the amount of pressure is necessary, the tires will adjust that pressure. This one is the picture of these are the tires that will, and the mechanism will adjust the pressure in the tire and apply the load that is required. The last one is the grid roller. Grid rollers are used for the compaction of weathered rock, well-graded soil. These rollers are not suitable for the clay soil, silty soil and the uniform soils. The main use of these rollers are in subgrade and sub-base in road constructions. These rollers have cylindrical heavy steel surface consisting of the network of steel bars forming a grid with square holes. Grid rollers provide high contact pressure, but a little knee action are suitable for the compaction of coarse grained soils. This is a picture of the grid roller that is used for the higher compaction and the steel grid. Here is the video that is telling us the compaction. A road construction is going on there, and this roller is used for the compaction of this soil. Thank you.